What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Paul, this is Tuned Into Cars, and this video is kind of a behind the scenes of what one of my weeks, a quite busy one, looks like. And because this week is so busy, I figured this is the perfect time to take you guys with me and run you through my day-to-day activities. But what does a busy week mean for me? Well, this week I'm actually going to test drive 4 cars. Yes, 4 cars. Now obviously I only have 2 with me right now, but I'm gonna switch them with other cars during this week. Today is Saturday, March the 16th, if I remember correctly, and let me show you the first car I've got on my driveway today. But actually, this is not the car I'm taking out for filming today. No, it's a more special one. Truly special. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Ford Mustang Bullitt. Freaking loud, right? Okay, so the Mustang Bullitt, as you can see, there's green accents everywhere, even on the seat. Right, the steering wheel doesn't have the Mustang logo anymore, it has the Bullitt logo. Same here. And just look at this, a 6-speed manual transmission. Just look at the fuel tank. I only drove 37 kilometers and it's almost a quarter gone. Jesus Christ. So finally made it to some Swedish forest roads. As you can see, there's still a bit of snow on the sides, but I guess this will have to do. So first I'm gonna grab a couple of static shots of the car, and then we're gonna do some flybys. Okay, so static shots for the Mustang Bullitt done. Now for the obvious question you guys might have. Why the hell did you film the Mustang with your phone, Paul? Well, I have a very good reason for that, and it's because I'm gonna do a quick tutorial for you guys on how to film an entire car review with just your phone. I'm doing this because I got quite a lot of questions lately regarding what kind of equipment I use and what my process of working is. And because there's a lot of car fans out there trying to get into the YouTube world, I want to show people that you don't really need fancy equipment to go on YouTube and film cars or whatever you might like to. But anyway, like I've said, static shots done, let's do some flybys. Excellent, all done. Now time for some family fun. Now we're off to lunch and I'll see you guys later. Now that everybody's gone to bed, it's time for a quick editing session at night. Just look at this weather. Look at this. Sun is shining, the asphalt is dry, zero clouds in the sky. And when I woke up this morning at 5:30, so I could finish up the shooting with the Mustang, it was pissing down with rain. And now look at this. But anyway, before I leave for my regular 9-to-5 job, I want to address one of the questions that keeps popping up in the comment section of my videos. And that is, where and how do I get my hands on the cars that keep popping up on my channel? So let me explain that. So, the cars I'm driving on my channel, where do they come from? Well, I have 3 sources on where I get cars from. The first one is obviously me, because I'm the owner of the BMW M2 you've been seeing on my channel. So let's move on to source number 2, which are dealerships. I don't really use this source too often because dealerships aren't really willing to lend me cars for more than 2 days, for example, for obvious reasons, because they have to use them for actual customers as test drive vehicles. But I do work with my friends at Bavaria Solna that sell BMWs. Why do I do that? Well, because you guys seem to like BMWs a lot, just as much as I do, and that's the only place where I can source those cars from, because that's the place where I bought my BMW M2, and I established a good relationship with the guys, and they trust me enough to lend me very cool cars. As you could see, the M5 comes from them, the M550i as well, the new X5, and coming soon will be the new 3 Series. Unfortunately, I can only lend the cars from them. Let me switch hands, my hand hurts. Unfortunately, I can only lend cars from Saturday at 3 p.m. when they end their schedule, and I have to bring them back at 11 a.m. before they start work on a Sunday. The third and final source where I get my cars are the actual manufacturers. And those are the cars that I refer to as press cars. You've probably heard me say that in a couple of my videos. So what are press cars? Well, they're exactly what the name suggests they are. They're special cars owned by the manufacturers themselves, and they lend them to car journalists and YouTubers as myself to film or to write articles on them. This is by far the best source for cars I have, because manufacturers tend to lend you a car for 7 days. And that gives me plenty of time to drive the cars and then film them after the fact. And the other question I had was, how do I get my hands on these cars? Well, it's very easy actually. I just use Google and I search for PR people from various manufacturers in the country I'm located in. I email them, I tell them stats about my channel, and then hope for the best. That's it. Time to go to my regular 9-to-5 job, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Morning. What's up, everyone? It's 6 a.m. in the morning, and finally today it's dry outside. Or at least it didn't rain for the last 24 hours. So I'm off to the forest to finish the filming with the Mustang. Look at this. Just 10 days ago it was sunny and all dry in Sweden, and I actually thought spring was here. God damn it. This is what spring looks like in Sweden. Today is the 19th of March. I'm just gonna set up the equipment now and start filming. And that's a wrap for today. I had an awesome time. It was such a productive morning. I'm really happy. I was a bit stressed because yesterday and Sunday it was a bit of a fail because of the weather. I couldn't film anything. But today, filming with the Mustang is done and I'm returning it tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys then. So I gave this car a quick wash, even though the weather outside kind of sucks. I'm gonna vacuum the interior a little bit, fill it up and back to Ford Sweden. And then I'm gonna actually exchange it with another Ford. So there we go. Bye bye Mustang. So let's pick up the new car. So this is the car I've exchanged the Mustang with. It's not as special obviously, but I think it's a pretty interesting car. This is the new Ford Focus Combi, right? Estate or whatever you call it. ST line with the 1.5 turbocharged engine. I think it produces 150 horsepower if I'm not mistaken. But this is it, my friends. This car is going to my regular job with me right now. And then the following days I'm gonna finish filming the Touareg and then take that back on Friday. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up everyone, today is Friday, it's the last day of filming for this video and I am just fueling up the Touareg and exchanging it with a Skoda, but not any regular Skoda, a more special one. So let's go! Hello, I'm returning a press car. Could you let me in, please?
Yes, I'll let you in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that's it. My 7 days with the Touareg have come to an end. Bye-bye. Let's see what cars they have on display here. They're usually very cool. This is a Kodiaq Sportline. The new Seat Tarraco, the Touareg, the SQ2, and I guess the next one is another boring SUV, right? No. Some kind of a 911 race car. Just look at this. Now that's a proper wing. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all. GT3 Cup. Unfortunately, they said I couldn't drive it, so that's a pity. And a VW bus over here. And the newest Audi electric SUV, the e-tron, which doesn't look bad at all. But anyway, let's check out the Skoda. So, here's the car from the inside. Can you take a guess on what this car is? Let's go outside and take a look at it, because I can feel your excitement regarding this Skoda. And here it is, the 2019 Skoda Kodiaq RS bi-turbo TDI, 240 horsepower, 500 Newton meters of torque. We'll see how this car is after I test drive it. But that's been it for today's video, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed following me for an entire week. So please make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out when these videos pop up in your inbox. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you around.